Welcome back. Have you ever listened to a native English speaker and thought, I know all of those words, but I still couldn't understand the sentence? Maybe it sounded like they skipped sounds, swallowed words, or spoke too fast. The truth is, most native speakers aren't trying to speak quickly. They're simply speaking naturally. Today, we're going to talk about vowel reduction. One of the biggest reasons spoken English sounds different from textbook English. Once you understand this concept, you'll not only understand native speakers better, but you'll also begin sounding more natural yourself. As always, we'll learn this in 4 steps. Hear it, see it, feel it, practice it. So hear it first. Listen to these 2 versions of the same sentence. I am going to go to the store. Now listen to how many native speakers actually say it. I'm going to go to the store. Did you hear the difference? The meaning didn't change. The grammar actually didn't change, even though it kind of did, but it didn't. What changed was the pronunciation. Some vowels became weaker. Some sounds blended together. Listen to another example. What do you want to do? Now listen again. What do you want to do? Native speakers reduce sounds because English has a natural rhythm, and our mouths are always looking for the easiest path from one sound to the next. See it. Now let's look at some common examples. Going to. It becomes gonna. Want to often becomes wanna. Got to often sounds like gotta. Give me becomes gimme. Let me becomes let me. Kind of becomes kinda. Out of becomes outa. Notice something important. In casual conversation, these are completely normal. In formal writing, however, we still write the full forms. So if you were going to compose an email, you're still going to write out the words. You're not going to do kinda or outa. You're going to write the actual words, even though in conversation you wouldn't say them. Understanding the difference helps you know what you're hearing without thinking it's a completely different word. Okay, so now we're going to get to feel it. Now pay attention to your mouth. Imagine saying going to very carefully. Your mouth has to move a lot. Now say gonna. Going to gonna. It's faster because your mouth makes fewer movements. The same thing happens to want to. Want to becomes wanna. Want to, I want to go to the store. I wanna go to the store. Same thing. Native speakers naturally reduce extra movements. They're not being lazy, they're simply speaking efficiently. That's something every language does in its own way. Okay, so now let's talk about common mistakes. One mistake learners make is trying to pronounce every single word perfectly every time. That sounds careful, but it doesn't sound natural. Another mistake is thinking reduced speech is incorrect. It isn't. There's a difference between formal English and casual spoken English. Good speakers know when to use each one. You should absolutely learn the full forms first, because you might, have a job interview or be speaking to a physician or something like that. But it's just as important to recognize the reduced forms when you're listening, because most people, unless they are in those formal situations, are going to say gonna instead of going to. Okay, practice it. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. Going, gonna. Going, gonna. Want to, wanna. Want to, wanna. Got to, gotta. Got to, gotta. Give me, gimme. Give me, gimme. Let me, lemme. Let me, lemme. Kind of, kinda. Kind of, kinda. Out of, outa. Out of, outa. Now let's practice incomplete sentences. I'm going to call you tomorrow becomes I'm gonna call you tomorrow. What do you want to eat becomes what do you want to eat? You've got to see this movie becomes you've got to see this movie. Can you give me a minute becomes can you give me a minute? I'm kind of tired today becomes I'm kind of tired today. Excellent. Notice how much smoother the sentence feels when the words flow together naturally. Today's detective challenge. Today, you're a conversation detective. As you listen to English today, don't panic if you don't recognize every word immediately. Instead, ask yourself, could this be a reduced form? Did two words blend together? Can I figure it out from the context? You'll be surprised how often the answer is yes. Okay, 1 minute practice. Again, it probably won't last a minute because I talk too fast. Let's finish with our 1 minute of pronunciation practice. Repeat after me. Going to, gonna. Want to, wanna. Got to, gotta. Give me, gimme. Let me, lemme. Kind of, kinda. Out of, outa. Don't know, dunno. Come on, come on. Lots of, lotsa. Now repeat these sentences. I'm going to be there soon. What do you want to do today? You've got to keep practicing. Can you give me a little help? I'm kind of excited about this lesson. Fantastic. Today you learned that native speakers aren't swallowing their words. They're following the natural rhythm of spoken English. The more you listen for these reductions, the easier conversations become. And before long, you'll begin using them naturally too. In our next lesson, we're going to bring everything together. We'll review the pronunciation patterns you've learned throughout the series and show you how to use them together in real conversations so you can continue building confidence every time you speak. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep growing your confidence one conversation at a time. If you'd like more conversation practice with me, contact me at EnglishTogetherHub.com, where we can speak English together.